Ooh, yeah. I do think this is someone you are holding back from currently. Someone who you might honestly feel as though you need to free yourself from, or you view this as a situation that this person is so, just selfish, self-absorbed, manipulative, dishonest. Oh my goodness. Let's get some clarification. You have anxiety over this. You're quite restless about it, and it bothers you. I don't think this is someone you view like you can be free. You can freely be yourself. Guards down, walls down, openly be yourself with. I don't think this is someone you feel you can do that with in any way, shape, or form. You're holding so tightly onto your energy and your time and your effort because I don't think you feel like you can trust this person. Is there a connection here though? Is there an attraction here though? Despite the fact that you know that this person probably isn't good for you? Probably. This might be a bit of a pull, like tug of war in a way. But overall, you view this as something that's quite turbulent and unstable. You have one good card here. So you have this glimmer of hope. But at the end of the day, I don't think you see it as anything that can be sustainable in the long term. The honeymoon phase, the attraction, yeah, it's there. Sure. We have a lot of fun together. It's so much fun. But what about when reality hits? Is it going to be fun then? Clarify the Lovers for me. How Pisces views the situation. This is someone I view as like you feel you have to be very patient with them. Or you're trying to be patient. This is someone you want. You want something more than just the physical. You want the emotional. You want the spiritual. But are they going to give it to you? Clarify. Yeah, no. The attraction's there. It's hot. It's passionate. It's steamy. But at the end of the day, this person probably is a very manipulative person. They're probably extremely selfish. I mean, look at how hard they're clutching on to their coins and their energy. And I think that you feel as though you have to do the same thing because you can't trust this person. Seven of Swords. They're taking from you, but they're not giving to you. Oh. Expect heartbreak. What is happening? Heartbreak. And then we have heartbreak times 2. What is happening? Oh, did you get your heart broken already? I think you're trying to free yourself from this situation entirely, but you have this glimmer of hope that possibly things might change. You still feel swords in you, and if you honestly believe that this person isn't going to hurt you again, think again. Trust the red flags here. This is just passionate, fleeting love. This isn't even love. It's a flicker of love. You need someone who can pour back into you, and I don't see this person doing that. I do see this person lifting themselves up and standing tall in their own power and, getting what they can to look good on the outside, but I don't see them personally giving back to you. How does this person currently view this relationship with Pisces? They're taking a break. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. They're taking a break from this and they're focusing their energy elsewhere. They're focusing their energy on their finances. They view this as something that, yeah, maybe one day they can give back to. They can have some sort of give and take. Possibly. But right now, that's not the number one thing on their mind. They're taking a break from this. They're completely at a standstill as far as pouring into this in any way. And I think that you're just so concerned about what they're doing and, who they have in the background and if they're being honest, and they're just completely unconcerned. They're completely unconcerned. They're giving to the people they want to give. And if they're not giving to you, trust me, It's not because they've forgotten about you. It's because they don't want to. They don't want to give to you. They feel kind of stuck. They're making a decision about this, about whether or not, you know, they want to move forward with you or not. They're making a decision. They might feel stuck in between two people. So you might not be the only person that they are dealing with. Okay. Give me some more clarification on the King of Pentacles. How does this person currently view this relationship with Pisces? They feel pretty restricted with you. They don't feel free with you. I'm going to be honest. Remember, this can be vice versa. So this could be you over here, but they don't feel free with you. And they really are searching for their happily ever after. I'm not sure if they believe that it's with you right now. And I think that's what they're trying to figure out. Is it with you or not with you? Is it with you or not with you? They just view this situation as just a really chaotic, unnecessary upheaval of their life. Like you shook their world up and they completely found that unnecessary. You could be dealing with an Aries here. Could also be dealing with a fellow water sign. I do think this person might be coming to a realization about you, though, that you probably are someone worth pouring into and that they do want to, you know, offer you something substantial at some point. But they're kind of just leaving things up to fate right now. This is someone who views themselves in a very high light. I will say that. They view themselves in a very high light and they like to have control over the situation, over any situation, over people in their lives, over you. This is someone who might appear quite cold at times and maybe even all the time. That you might see them as someone who you're like, do you even have any emotions? Like, do you have a heart? That's what this person feels like. They're all about passion and attraction and like the physical, but when it comes to the emotional, it's like, hello, is anybody home? Is anybody home? How does Pisces currently feel about the relationship? How does Pisces currently feel about the relationship? All right, way too many, but we'll take them. All right, the Strength card with the how you feel. I think this is a situation that you ultimately want to gain control over as well. And maybe even get the strength to kind of walk away completely. I do feel as though this is something that you want to isolate yourself from, free yourself from at the end of the day. We're going to clarify that there, all right? The Hermit. Clarify the Strength card. How does Pisces currently feel about? Yeah, you feel an attraction to this person, but you also feel as though this person is too all over the place. And I think this is like the overwhelming energy of, you know, this month in June, people being all over the place and not being able to kind of settle down. They have a lot of passion and fiery energy when it comes to you, but you don't feel any staying power with this person. You don't feel as though, you know, they can offer you anything big. If they do offer you something, it is, you know, really small. It's immature. It's not grounded and rooted in anything nourishing. Okay. You may feel as though, you know, you might want to start over with this person, but I just get this, you know, your intuition is telling you, you know what is going on in the background with this person. You can feel it, even if you don't know for sure. You know. And you should, and I do feel as though you want to listen to that, and you just feel so unsure. You just feel so unsure. You want to free yourself from this. How does this person currently feel about this relationship with Pisces? How does this person currently feel about this relationship with Pisces? The World card just fell out. They definitely want completion with you. But they're still in their head about it. They want completion. They want to come back. Let me grab that card. They want completion. They feel as though there's something incomplete here with you. And I think that they're trying to make a decision. I think that this is someone who might not have treated you all that great in the past, and you feel as though you need to free yourself from this person. They do want to be honest with you at some point, and they feel as though, you know, they want to pour out into you and kind of just be open and honest with you and maybe embark on a new journey with you, but it's going to be slow moving. This person isn't going to act fast in any way, but I do feel as though you want action now and you want to know what's going on now. Otherwise, you're fine just staying to yourself. You're fine letting this go and kind of, you know, moving forward and gathering that strength to go within and heal, because you had a lot of heartbreak with this person. This person definitely didn't do right by you. They didn't do right by you. But they're taking a break from you. Maybe you didn't do right by them at some point, and they didn't like some things that you were doing either. It can be both ways, or it could be vice versa. But they are taking a break and they're trying to make a decision on how they feel towards you and what they want to do moving forward. What actions will Pisces take towards this person moving forward? Yeah, I think you're going to turn your back and focus on your finances, Eight of Pentacles. I think ultimately you're going to walk away, although your emotions for this situation might be very fluid. One day you might be completely over it and feel like you're completely over it. And then the next day you might, you know, feel as though you're right back in the middle of it. And that's just how things go. But I do see you ultimately walking away from the situation and just not pouring back into it, not giving your time and not giving your energy. All right. What actions will this person take towards Pisces moving forward? What actions will this person take towards Pisces moving forward? What actions will this person... This person is like so self-assured, standing on their high horse. I think they're going to continue to stand on their high horse. I think this is someone who can't necessarily admit defeat or, you know, their own wrongdoings. So I don't see this person coming forward anytime soon. If they do come forward to offer you anything, it's going to be very, very slow moving. I don't see them rushing towards you. I think this is someone who has to come to their own conclusions in time, and it might take a minute before they do. Any advice for Pisces in regards to this spread? Any advice for Pisces in regards to this spread? Do see you might have a soul companion coming in, someone who's more so for you. Getting to know each other, calling in your soulmate and soul companion. So I do think that you might be having new love come in, and you might, you know, be getting to know someone completely new where the attraction is real. You know, the attraction is there, and you're going to be going through that honeymoon phase with someone new. All right, definitely take your time. If you feel the need to release this past person, release them, because I don't see them coming back in anytime soon. They are going to be very, very slow moving with their offer. And if they do come in and offer you anything, I would definitely take your time re-evaluating or evaluating in general what they have to give. If you feel as though you need to detach from this situation, then detach. All right, what would this person like to say to Pisces? It's so hard not talking to you. I pretend that I don't care. Although a part of me is so happy that it's over. I never want to feel that way again. And at times, I wish you would come back. This person's kind of all over the place with their emotions. And I think you're right if you feel as though this is definitely unstable energy. It is. They're not stable enough. They care too much about themselves to give you anything. And I don't think that's someone you deserve in your life, Pisces. You deserve someone who does care about you, at least equally, if not more than they care about themselves. All right. New love is possibly coming in for you. Take your time getting to know anyone new and just enjoy that honeymoon phase with someone new.